Okay, how's everybody doing? Time to discuss my winter idea number 3 in no particular order or priority or anything like that. These are just things that have come up to mind. So this is kind of what I'm looking at doing over the winter. Anyway, hey, I'm Rob. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. And please look around. Consider subscribing. Thumbs up, always great. And leave a comment. Let me know where you're from, what you do, and you know what you think about my content. So, if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. Thanks for watching. And if you're one of the faithful 50, I thank you very much. And so, my idea is, as you may or may not have mentioned, and my wife will laugh at me, I am a bit of an anal-retentive research dork. I overanalyze and overanalyze and then analyze some more. Because apparently that's what I do. But that being said, one of the things I'm going to use as a winter content project is I'm going to look at podcasting. Now, it's not that I think I need to hear myself talk more, is I want to educate myself, because if I'm going to go into the market of offering digital services, knowing how to podcast and equipment for podcasting, things like that are always a smart thing to know. Like, so I've been doing research on different kinds of mics. You know, what's a beginner setup? What's a bit more professional setup? What's more portable? Learning about what frequency ranges of microphones and things like that are. Interesting stuff, kinda, if that's, you know, if you're an anal-retentive research dork. So, all that being said, I look at, you know, what do I think of the whole podcast atmosphere? I have some friends that do podcasts, and they do them differently, which I think is very interesting. Is I don't have very many of my friends with podcasts that do them the same way as someone else. So that kind of I find very interesting. And so, you know, I'm almost half tempted. There may be some this is going to be a bit of a collaboration between my two channels, because I might actually do some interviews with podcasters on my Rob marketing channel, which I think would be kind of different. But anyway, I'll put the link for that up here, in case people didn't know that I have two channels. I try to keep motorcycle content here, unsuccessfully, because I have motorcycle content and talking head content on both channels. So I'm not doing a very good job of actually separating them. But anyway. So when I look at the different options for podcasting equipment, things like that, you know, I'm gonna research them, talk about them, and then I will probably, you know, buy something, then talk about it some more. But that's kind of where, you know, as I said, winter content idea number 3 is probably going to go. I have some ideas if I wanted to be a podcast host, but I'm half tempted to talk to someone else about being the podcast host, but I would produce it, things like that, because they would be better on the recording for it, so it makes more sense to me, rather than it being me. I think it'd be better if it was someone else. So that's kind of some of my thought bubble. This was a short video. Nothing stupid happened yet, but if nothing else happens, if it does, I will put it into the end of the video. So everyone, I'm about to have a head-to-head here. Nod, yes, go. As soon as I said that, yeah, you know, people do things that make you scratch your head. So anyway, if more entertaining stuff comes up, I will post it in the video. But if not, I will cut it off there and say thanks for watching. please thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Love to hear from you and what your podcast ideas are. And we'll see where things go from there. What's this guy carrying? Awesome. When you gotta take it by a bike, you take it by a bike. I know a lot of people get concerned about these corduroy roads when they're doing construction. I actually don't worry about them too much. Part of it's wider tires, but also is I don't try to, I weave around a bit more, because back when I had a smaller tired bike, the way to sort of avoid is just keep moving. Because if you go try to follow the lines and get caught in a rut, that's what makes it wobble on you. So by just sort of constantly moving, you can feel as you cross different lines, in that you can feel it, but you're not trying to follow it because you're always crossing. Do I think that's the right way? Don't know. It's a way that works for me. And bump, bump.